welcome everyone to our special episode of World Cricket Chat. I'm Shruti Chopra, your tarot reader, and I have with me Suneer Chowdhary, our cricket expert. Hi, Suneer.
Hi, Shruti.
Suneer, we're finally at the playoff stages with the Sunrisers Hyderabad taking on the Kolkata Knight Riders. The Sunrisers really should have made it to the top two, but they seem to even haven't got to the qualifiers. It's quite a bittersweet experience for them.
Yes, bittersweet it has been. They were supposed to get through to the top two position. In the end, they've just barely managed to scrape through. Sunrisers Hyderabad's campaign can be divided into three sections. They started off with 2 defeats in their first 2 matches, then the lead of 7 wins of the next 8, and then of the last 4 matches they seem to just go off the boil and just won one of them. So that's been a struggle for them, and their over-reliance on David Warner and Ashish Nehra has been a bit of a problem, and I think that is where they might need to come the qualifiers.
Suneer, do you think Hyderabad have the team to make it to the qualifiers?
Well, Hyderabad, I think they have the team to make it to the qualifiers. David Warner is the second highest scorer in the tournament with 658 runs at an average of almost 55. Ashish Nehra had been doing well, but he is injured now. And they have that host of fast bowlers who have been doing well for them, taking all those wickets for them despite not too many batsmen scoring runs for them. So they have the team, but if the middle order can fire in a crucial match like this, an eliminator, I think they have a very formidable team, Shruti.
Who would be the other Hyderabad players that would interest you in this game?
See, Warner aside, I think Shikhar Dhawan had a great match yesterday. He played well. He had a great strike rate, which has not been his forte in this tournament so far. And I would also look at a Deepak Hooda or Yuvraj Singh to give them that boost in the middle order. So for me, these are the players that need to perform well if Hyderabad have to have a chance in this game. But the Sunrisers Hyderabad have lost their last 2 matches, lost 3 out of their 4 matches, and more importantly, they lost their match to the Kolkata Knight Riders. So what do the cards say about them in this match?
Well, Suneer, I'm actually really disappointed with the Sunrisers Hyderabad cards. I think those 2 losses have created a psychological dent for them. Their strategies have become just too defensive, and when they finally realize that and when they want to really make it for the finishing line, it'll all go pear-shaped.
What do the cards say about the Hyderabad batting and bowling?
Hyderabad's batting should start off really decently, but I think they will really need to step up in those middle overs. Their bowling is an extreme. It goes from being aggressive to just gifting away runs at the end. So it's not an entirely solid performance from Hyderabad, but a competitive one. Suneer, Kolkata Knight Riders finished 4th on the league table. What do you make of their side?
Well, they finished 4th in the table, but they were joint second in terms of points. And usually the Kolkata Knight Riders have formulated their strategy around their spinners and around a very spin-friendly Eden Gardens track. This time that has not been the case because the Eden Gardens has been very batting-friendly and the spinners have not come into their own. So for them to still make it to the playoffs, for them to finish 4th, end in the top 4, that is really creditable for Gautam Gambhir and his men. So hats off to them in that sense.
You know, the Kolkata Knight Riders haven't had any players that have dominated with either the bat or the ball, but yet they're still doing very well.
They have done well in the tournament. Gautam Gambhir has been consistent. Yusuf Pathan has been strangely consistent, something that has not happened in any of the previous IPL seasons that he has played for the Kolkata Knight Riders. Manish Pandey had that chicken pox, but he has come back and he's done well in that sense. Andre Russell has been their star performer with the bat and the ball, but he's injured right now. They've had players at every stage who have done well for them, who have been chipping in with their performances. Their bowlers have been chopped and changed, but they have come into their own. We saw Kuldeep Yadav play in the previous match. He did well with the ball and won it for them. Kolkata Knight Riders have not had any standout players for me, but what that tells me is that their whole is better than the sum of its parts, and that's the reason why they have made it to the playoffs. What do you think about Kolkata Knight Riders and their cards for this game?
Well, Suneer, I was really disappointed with Sunrisers Hyderabad's cards. I'm actually disappointed with the Kolkata Knight Riders too. I think they will also go into a panic mode. But the difference between both the teams is that Kolkata actually have solid strategies that will allow them to have stronger foundations. So if they are faced with an issue, they know how to overcome it. Their bowling will do really, really well. But it's the batsmen that will require much better focus. Suneer, the Kolkata Knight Riders needed to win their last game against the Sunrisers to make it into the playoffs. That must give them a lot of confidence since they did beat them to get into the Eliminator.
Well, that would give them a lot of confidence. What would also give them a lot of confidence was they won the match batting first, and that has not happened too much in this tournament. A lot of teams have been blindly winning the toss, opting to field first. What Kolkata did was they were inserted into bat, scored those 170 runs and won the match. So that's a lot of confidence given. The second thing that they would earn a lot of brownie points from is that they had beaten the Sunrisers Hyderabad in the previous match as well, early in the tournament, where they chased the total. And overall, if you look at their head-to-head, they played 8 times and they have won 6 of their matches, Kolkata Knight Riders again. So when you take all these 3 factors into consideration, Kolkata will have the edge in this game, and I think Kolkata might even beat Hyderabad in this one.
Did you just make your prediction?
Yes, I did, Shruti.
That's so unfair. You didn't let me ask you.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes, Shruti. So, Shruti, I have said that the Kolkata Knight Riders will go on to win the match according to me. What do the cards say? Do you think they are on the same side as me?
Well, it was a tough one for me to decide, so I had to take a look at the captains. For me, David Warner will actually not be as assertive as he could be, whereas Gautam Gambhir will use the conditions much better. So, yes, I guess I am on your side. It's Taro advantage the Kolkata Knight Riders.
That really makes me happy this time.
I can tell.
But that's all we have for today from this episode of the World Cricket Chat. We'll be back soon with another podcast for the second qualifier. Don't forget to subscribe. And that's it for now. Bye-bye.